The Louisiana Affordable Housing Management Association is the leading voice for affordable housing, advocating on behalf of multifamily property managers and owners whose mission is to provide quality affordable housing in Louisiana. Let's take a look at what the managers of Louisiana are learning at this year's conference.
Each year, the directors of this conference search for speakers that can not only teach the managers of Louisiana the latest techniques in effective management, they also look for speakers who can inspire. Mandy Ports, Vice President and incoming President of the Louisiana Affordable Housing Management Association, speaks about what she wants the managers to take away from this year's conference.
Really, we need a new energy. Those managers need to be motivated. During COVID, we had to alter a lot of our practices and procedures, and just during COVID, we kind of got off track. We haven't been able to have one of these meetings in a couple of years, and so we really felt that it was key to bring them all in, and we had a really good motivational speaker yesterday just to bring some new energy to the group and bring energy to what we do, and just kind of get everybody back on track with normal policies and procedures.
One of the speakers that Mrs. Ports mentioned was Mrs. Molly Hoskins, who spoke of her own personal tragedies and how one can overcome those tragedies by embracing a healthy mental attitude.
Mental health has definitely declined since COVID, and especially because of COVID. People are dealing with job losses, people are dealing with loss of loved ones, people are dealing with loneliness, people can't afford the high prices that they're paying at times anymore because they've been on a strict budget and their budget hasn't changed but prices have increased. So not only are they dealing with items that increase their stress level, but then they deal with other things such as loneliness, isolation, that can increase depression on that side as well. I feel the most important change that we need to see on a management level is twofold: respecting people's time off, setting clear boundaries for ourselves, and really kind of incorporating good mental health techniques, whatever that is that works for that person, starting to focus on improving their own mental health and working that into how they function as a team.
Also at this year's conference, the managers were joined by the president of the Louisiana Housing Corporation, and he took the time to answer some important questions concerning affordable housing in Louisiana.
We're excited to be here at the LAHMA Conference this year, and really we're here to express the partnership that LHC brings to LAHMA. We have a mission that we deliver of safe, affordable, energy efficient housing at LHC, but we can't do that without the partnership of organizations like LAHMA. So really our conversation this morning was the focus on the resources that LHC brings to the table, but also how we plan to help our partners at LAHMA throughout the state and the properties that they manage and the people that they serve with greater partnership, a greater enhancement on increasing our housing stock, but also preserving our housing stock, and ultimately just being a resource to these housing managers, owners, and developers across the state. Safe, affordable, energy efficient housing is a critical need. If it weren't one, we wouldn't be existing as the Louisiana Housing Corporation. And so what we do is through over 23 housing programs, we work to not only provide the housing, but make sure that we can keep people in their homes, make sure we provide them the assistance that they need along the way, whether that's through our energy assistance program, our water assistance program. We provide multifamily developments that are for quality, safe, affordable rentals, but also we like to make sure that people can become homeowners. So through our single family programs, we work with citizens across Louisiana to make them homeowners. And so when you look at the average income in our state, it's important that we have affordable housing. It's important that we have safe, energy efficient housing to make sure that we're pushing our housing stock forward and ultimately making Louisiana better. Statistics tell us that it's not. we have a way to go in terms of making sure that we have quality, affordable, energy efficient housing in communities across Louisiana. Not only do the lack of development impacts that, but even disasters impact that. Every time we have a disaster, you often see us losing some of our housing stock, especially affordable housing. And so that makes our work even more important and makes sure that we have to turn up our level of intensity to work not only at LHC, but with local government, with partners like LAHMA, to make sure that we are preserving our existing housing stock, but also adding to that housing stock to answer that need. I want them to feel like LHC is a part of the work that they do, that it's not LHC and LAHMA, but we may be in different organizations, we may be in different job titles, but we're here to serve the same mission. And so really tearing down any barriers of communication, making sure that we are partnering together, make sure we fully understand their needs, LHC's needs, the resources that we each have, and when we come together, we're better together. So.